Hey guys, the crew of Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
I'm Aaron.
And we are going to be watching the San Diego Comic-Con Batman vs. Superman. No, I'm sorry. Batman v Superman. Dawn of Justice Comic-Con trailer, okay? Guys, you haven't watched this yet, have you?
No.
Okay, I have also haven't, and it's been killing me because it's been like a day or two since this thing has been out. I cannot wait to watch it. Now, Aaron, how do you feel about Man of Steel?
It was okay. I mean, I had fun with it.
I will say, like, there was a couple things that could have been better about it. Lois Lane falling away from a black hole really pissed me off. But you can't deny how beautiful the movie was.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it looked great.
It looked
like,
great.
There were a lot of really awesome sequences in it.
Yeah. At no point did I see Superman being like, that's kind of corny. Like, he just looked cool, right? Calvin, what'd you think?
I haven't seen it.
Calvin hasn't seen Man of Steel. So
I'm
we're
a
gonna
terrible fan.
So we're going to have to fix that. Yet, you do know Superman. Obviously, you know Batman.
Yes.
You saw, I'm sure you see.
I've seen all of the Batman.
You've seen all the Batman. So this is going to be a new Batman. We have Batfleck, right? Ben Affleck playing him. I'm excited about him because I know how huge of a Batman fan he is. I know how huge of a fan Zack Snyder is. I'm just so excited. We know that Wonder Woman's in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
There's rumors that Aquaman is in this movie. So I'm excited. We're getting that cinematic universe up, even though DC's television universe is kicking ass.
They haven't brought in an Arrow or a Flash.
Yeah.
There's still hope that they could bring in them.
Now, okay, with Flash doing this whole new thing of a multiverse, could this be an alternate reality to that? That could be a thing.
That'd be funny.
Right?
I wouldn't mind.
Okay,
that.
all right. Let's watch this trailer.
I'm
Okay,
so excited.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Today is a day for truth. The world needs to know what happened and to know what he stands for. That kind of power is very dangerous.
Talking about destroying Metropolis, pretty much.
Apparently.
Did you ever,
It's Bruce.
So he's going to stand for...
Oh, man.
what in the world?
Bruce was there when Zod and Superman were fighting.
Oh. He was in Metropolis?
He was in Metropolis. Well, he looks good. He looks like the animated version.
This committee holds him responsible.
Wayne Tower. Is that the manor? Batcave? You let your family die. Oh, I love that cow. Alfred.
That's the new Alfred?
Yep. The guy that played Scar from The Lion King. Jeremy Irons.
Nobody cares about Clark Kent taking on the Batman.
This means something. It's all some people have. It's all that
Oh my
gives them
goodness.
hope. People hate what they don't understand. Be their hero, Clark. Be their angel. Be their monument. Be anything they need you to be.
Oh, wow. Yes, the space shot.
You don't know this world a thing. You never did.
Do you know the oldest lie in America, Senator? Devils don't
Lex
come from
Luthor.
hell beneath
A lot of
us.
hair.
Could it be a wig?
They come from the sky.
Zod?
20 years in Gotham. How many
What's
good
that?
guys are left?
Joke's
Joke's
on
on
you,
you?
Batman?
He stayed that way. He has the power to wipe out the entire human race.
Whoa, Ben Affleck sounds good.
Ooh. It's...
He
That's
looks
cool.
good.
I might have to destroy him.
He looks real good. I mean, that's Dark Knight Returns right there. Is that Thomas Wayne? That was the
Yeah, that
comedian
was the-
from, Oh, man, we're going to talk about this. Wonder Woman! What the hell?
What in the world's going
Desert
on?
Batman?
He is not our enemy.
Next court.
Oh,
Kryptonite.
Kryptonite.
Oh!
God versus man.
Whoa. Whoa!
Oh, that's really cool.
The red capes are coming.
Interesting.
red capes are coming.
Whoa. Come at me, bro. He didn't even have his armor there. Wow. That shot of him standing up was pretty epic, I gotta say. That was kind of crazy, guys. Okay, so what do we think?
I don't know. I feel a lot more interested in it than I thought I would be.
Very, yeah.
Like the last trailer was interesting, but like that one really kind of.
They
pulled
showed
me
a lot there, right?
Like I just want to watch now because like all the stuff they're showing of like Wonder Woman being there. Like, what is she helping someone, or is there another war or something?
I have no idea. It looked kind of like in the background. Okay, what we're gonna do real quick is we're gonna kind of scrub through this and see some shots, and I'll put them up down here. So we're just gonna do that real quick. I'll turn the volume down. So first things first, Superman is appearing at the Capitol building.
Superman equals illegal. Hey, go back and
Yeah, I'm looking at these signs. I'm getting some real.
Superman's an illegal alien.
Aliens are un-American.
Okay, so obviously Superman's going to be having some huge kickbacks because Calvin, you don't know about this, but at the end of the Superman movie, Metropolis is pretty much destroyed.
Well, I do know that.
Okay,
I've heard spoilers for that. Yeah.
You know, with some of these signs, I'm getting some really bad Westboro Baptist Church feelings.
The green to blue gradient.
That's very God hates fags ish, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, that's not my thing, but that's what they call themselves.
What's this over on the left? Like a mask?
It looks like an alien head with the Superman symbol on it.
Yeah.
That might be what. Yeah, it might be what.
It
it
definitely
is.
looks like what it is.
So obviously, Superman has some people not liking him, but as we're going to see later in the trailer, we have some people that I don't know. I saw some stuff in there that I was very confused by. So Superman is on trial. I don't know if it's a trial or if it's congressional. It looks like a congressional hearing.
I got a very big like Iron Man kind of feel from that with like them going in like they had the same kind of thing whenever like he's Iron Man,
Mm-hmm.
like this is illegal or should he have this weapon? Yeah, it's kind of the same idea. I feel.
Okay, first things first. Bruce Wayne is at Metropolis when.
So that's Grodd and Superman fighting right there, right? Not Grodd. Oh my gosh.
that is Zod versus Clark right here, right? I mean, I remember. I think this is the point where Zod and Superman are actually in this building, and he lets that all out. You know.
Is that when the family like? Yeah. He's like pushing it towards the family.
No. That's at the bank at the end. I think this is when they're in that tower, and Zod's eyes start burning because this is the first time he's really using his powers. Mm-hmm. But he's a trained general; he knows how to fight. It's when his eyes start burning, he kind of lets them all out at once, and it does that thing where it's like, bum, bum, bum.
Okay.
You know, so I think that's that point. It looks like to me anyway. So that's Zod's laser eye thing going on. But Bruce Wayne, who I've heard this is an older Bruce Wayne. Batman.
Well, he looks a little bit like more grayed hair.
Yeah, Batman is almost a thing of the past at this point for him, right?
Okay.
Because it seems like, you know, we saw Lawrence Fishburne. He said, like, who cares what Clark Kent thinks about the Batman, right? So if they already know about Batman, this isn't an origin story for him. This is an established Batman.
He's already been around.
Who's going to come back to being Batman.
He already beat Tommy Lee Jones.
Okay, and we have something to talk about at the end of this that we'll come back to. So, okay, this shot right here, I'm seeing a deserted, destroyed Wayne Manor.
Yeah.
Right? Is that
Bruce
Batman?
Wayne walking towards it?
It looks like it to me.
Either Bruce or
possibly Alfred.
Maybe. It looks like a little more gray than
So
Bruce.
I'm seeing an old manor, but here I'm seeing a relatively upkept Batcave.
Are these? Yeah, it looks like. Is that like a vehicle on the right?
It looks like it to me. I think this has to be a Batcave. Okay, you let your family die. Wayne Tower devastated.
Dozens killed.
Who sent this? It kind of has a Joker feel to me.
Well, there's that one thing later on too.
We'll talk about that. I don't think it's a Joker. I think this might be Lex. Maybe Lex is trying to get Bruce to go after Superman or something like that.
Does Lex help Superman? Like, does he give him?
I don't know.
Technology or?
I have no idea. But there is another thing we'll talk about later when it comes to Lex. So let's just keep.
By
going
family, does he just mean like the employees and stuff there, or is like his actual family was in there?
Is this a period that Bruce has moved on from Batman and
actually married family, like kids and wife and
I
stuff?
didn't think about that, even though it's staring right there.
Yeah,
that
so
would be
let your family die. Maybe that's why he comes back.
That would bring some levity to the character of Bruce Wayne that we've never had before.
Holy crap.
Not only have your parents dead, but your entire family.
Yeah, now your
dead.
family's dead because of this incident.
That's crazy. And then we got Alfred being played by Jeremy Irons.
Yeah, he's the same one.
He's the
he
voice-
mentioned Lion King
The
Scar,
voice of
but
Scar.
he's also in
He's
Die Hard
in-
3.
He's in Die Hard 3.
Yes.
He's in The Man in the Iron Mask.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You know, instead of Alfred being kind of like the butler who fixes cars and stuff like that, in some of the newer continuities and new interpretations, he's kind of like an ex-British spy or operative.
A little bit more like a Diggle kind of character.
Yeah, he's more of like a mentor to young Bruce until Bruce gets that information and then goes off to, you know, the League of Assassins,
interesting.
Ra's al Ghul, and being trained around the world and stuff like that. So we'll see what they're going to do in this. We'll keep going. We have a criminal who looks like he has been scarred by Batman.
That's kind of a weird, like,
Or
did
branded.
he brand him?
Was that done on purpose? Does this mean like, is this like a Batman's back kind of thing, maybe? But it just seems like Batman, I don't know, he doesn't feel like the kind of guy that would quote unquote torture somebody.
Yeah.
But maybe this is because his family just was killed, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's an interesting thing. That kind of worries me maybe about the interpretation. I don't think Batman should be branding people.
I mean, maybe
Well,
that's
maybe-
the guy who sent the letter. Maybe he found out
Maybe,
that was
yeah.
him and went to
I'm kind of excited that we're going to get a different Batman, and then we're going to see later.
What the hell's going on here?
Here is a flood, obviously, and they're appealing to what looks like is going to be the Earth's new savior, like Superman will
So, like-
help us.
There's a flood coming. Get on the roof and bring some paint.
Like, who could save us?
You're like, what?
Okay, so this shot right here was reaching out, the sun in the background. It's a very
David reaching for
it-
the glory of God.
It
kind of
very
thing.
much is. We saw in the beginning people not happy with Superman, but then we've seen this shot, and then a shot later, people reaching towards Superman. I think that not only will Clark be confused about his place in this world, people are going to be confused about who he is and what he represents.
If he's good, if he's bad. Kind
And that, if you're putting this into a world with real live people and real live levity, there's going to be people that are going to almost worship Superman.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he is a higher power to them. So
Well, you get the one shot that they showed with like all the people and they're all like reaching, just touching
that's
him. and
later
stuff.
on here.
we got him saving the capsule
Yeah.
of the space shuttle, so that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
He's still doing good then. He's not like being
Yeah.
a bad guy.
I think his arc in this movie is going to be kind of, you know, look, this is why I had to do what I did. Then, you know, the Kryptonians would have killed everybody. I had to stop them. They're the ones who created this. You know, I am not them, even though, yes, I kind of am. You know, we'll go from that, and then he'll prove to the world what he can do, and then they'll love him for it. Okay, obviously we have some Lex Luthor,
Yeah.
who's being played by Jesse Eisenberg. A much younger Lex Luthor than we're used to.
Mhm. So we have an
And-
older Batman and a younger Lex Luthor.
Yeah, which I find that pretty interesting. And it looks like he's bowing to him. Is it maybe it's a mind control thing? But why would Clark be bowing before Lex Luthor? Very interesting.
I mean, maybe it's not like bowing in submission. Maybe it's like a bowing in like forgive me kind of thing. Maybe
yeah.
Lex Luthor lost family or something. Maybe that's his character's motivation. Maybe
Kind of like Batman.
Superman's trying to make amends
Mhm.
for his mistakes.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know. I don't know. Let's keep. He kind of has a
He
look
looks-
there,
yeah,
being
he
pissed.
doesn't look
It
very nice.
does.
I have a feeling that it's like Lex is in control and Superman can't do anything.
That could be.
I don't know.
Definitely from that expression.
Yeah.
That's
Okay, so we got a dead General Zod right here. What does this mean?
maybe they're trying to find the key to
It's
getting that power.
no, I think it's a weakness thing. Let's learn about these other
Possibly.
races and figure out how we
I
can
got-
stop Superman.
My mind instantly is flooded with things. First, maybe it's who has him? Does Bruce have him? Is that how he creates his armor? Maybe.
Maybe.
Second of all,
What if Lex has him is testing kryptonite and stuff on him?
exactly, that's a thing. I've also heard a rumor that Doomsday might be derived from Zod's DNA too.
Hmm.
Really?
Which Doomsday obviously is the guy.
Go back the last small scene.
Where they're walking down the hall.
Yeah, because they're walking with that body, right?
Yeah.
I would say that's probably what that is. They're walking.
And this
with
is the
him.
army.
U.S.
Yeah.
military.
So the army has him.
Although
I would assume. I mean, it might be they could just be taking like kryptonite somewhere, but they could have Zod in that.
that same tall Asian woman was the same woman that let what's her name into Lex Luthor's study.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so Lex maybe has some military contracts, and that
Well,
looks like a coffin to me.
He was talking to the senator, so he has to have
Yeah.
some influence into something.
I mean, the army would have been responsible for helping the National Guard cleaning up Metropolis. They got his body.
Yeah.
Interesting. So yeah, there's a lot of things there. The next thing we see, okay,
What is that?
this has to be Robin. I'm seeing a staff.
Ooh.
I'm seeing, haha, the joke's on you, Batman.
Oh my
that
gosh,
has to be the Joker. Are we going to be getting into the story where Joker killed Robin? Remember, he killed Jason Todd with a crowbar. Did the Joker kill Robin?
And then that's
If
just
this
the
is an
moral.
older Batman, that means that he had a... I'm seeing an R right here.
Yeah, that is definitely
See
not.
that?
Yeah, that's
So that's a Robin outfit.
That's Robin with a weird staff, but that's a Robin outfit. And Joker, it has to be Joker. Joke's on
Well,
you,
the
Batman.
joke's on you. Why else would that be on there?
That has to be... And we know that Joker appears in the Suicide Squad, being played by Jared Leto. And
Is
that's
that-
in the same universe?
Is it? Okay.
Absolutely.
wow.
Batman, Ben Affleck, appears in the Suicide Squad.
Really?
Hmm.
That's gonna be cool.
Yeah. So, okay, that has to be Robin. I'm calling it right there. Robin's dead? Is it Dick Grayson?
I mean, there's been like 4
There
Robins.
has been about 4 Robins.
Yeah, but there was Dick Grayson, there was Jason Todd. There was a girl Robin from The Dark Knight Returns.
I'm gonna say
which
that's
is kind of based on.
probably not a girl's outfit though.
Yeah.
No.
Or the shape of it. Usually it would be
And
a little
then
bit more.
there's a new Robin now that's Bruce Wayne's son with Talia al Ghul. I think.
What if he had the son in the family and everything, and then maybe since he's dead, I don't know.
Well, I'm thinking here, this looks like a Robin that has been dead for a while that he's memorialized.
Yeah.
And maybe he killed him and Joker spray painted that on him and left him there to find, and he just never cleaned it off, maybe to remind himself what happens.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. I did not think we were going to see Robin's costume in this trailer. But when I first saw it, I'm like, haha, joke's on you. And I saw the cape, I'm like, is that Robin?
Yeah. At first, it just kind of reminded me of like a Batman outfit.
Yeah.
But
look
that-
at this.
that
Look at
staff
this
is weird,
staff.
Yeah. It's
Very
some kind of-
strange. Not very martial arty. It looks kind of like something you'd see like Klingons use.
Well, at first it kind of reminded me, the one kind of reminded me of a trident, more like
A little bit,
Aquaman
yeah.
or something. That's what I kind of thought of.
Honestly, it reminds me of a gaffy stick that
Yeah.
Tusken Raiders
Yeah.
use. Okay, so that's obviously, look at the Batman suits back here too.
Yeah. So I would
That's-
say that we probably have a dead
A dead
Well-
Robin.
but it might not be Dick Grayson, right?
Dick Grayson might be Nightwing at this
Yeah, he
point.
could be Nightwing.
And this could be Jason Todd,
That could
who comes back to life as the Red Hood.
Yeah.
In the comics, so
So if he's dead, and that could be interesting.
okay, this is opening up a lot. They're not holding anything back, are they? So we have okay,
The
right
villain-
here.
We had that in the last show.
We did, but we'll continue
But
on.
all those soldiers in the black uniforms have Superman
They do.
emblems on
I
their
noticed
shoulders.
that later. Batman is
See, after you saying now, this makes more sense because he's bringing back that light.
Yeah.
Because he's coming back as Batman. See, I
Yeah.
didn't realize that this was after he's kind of put away Batman.
This
So
is
now
probably
he's-
like the first time this thing's been on for.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's
Like
like
20
come on,
years,
instead of
yeah.
work.
And it's the fat bat too. I love that.
Yeah.
symbol.
Fat Bat. But no.
Okay, now this is Jeffrey D. Morgan.
Okay.
He is Sam and Dean Winchester's dad. That's him, right? Am I going crazy or is that him?
Yeah, it is.
He
I
played
didn't recognize.
he played the comedian in Watchmen.
I didn't recognize him with the
Yes.
mustache.
Yeah, that's him. He looks a lot more gaunt and skinny.
Yeah, he does.
But is he playing Thomas Wayne in this?
I think so.
So
Maybe.
we are getting some
This-
kind of Batman origin.
Yeah, this does look very because
Yeah.
I would say that's the mom in the background,
Uh-huh.
him, and then we had the mugger.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're coming out the back of the theater.
And we see a young Bruce right after this, but that is definitely unless it's just a really good lookalike. That is, I think his name
the
Morgan.
eyebrows.
Yeah, that's
That's
definitely,
definitely him.
So Sam and Dean confirmed, right? From Supernatural. I think that's
Was that her?
Diane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
her.
That's her.
So that's her, not as Wonder Woman.
Yeah. So that's her as Diana Prince, and then we have
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. This right
Is that
here.
what's behind her?
That looks like a crashed ship to me. I'm just saying, I saw this shot here, and that looks like it's in the current world now, right? And she
What-
was doing this. Okay.
So there's some desert. Hey, is that the manor?
See, look what's back here. I'm seeing like ruins and stuff like that.
What is
All of these guys that are killing people, look what they have.
Oh, so
They
these
have
all do-
Superman,
They're
right?
all. Oh my goodness.
Now, this shot right here.
Batman's fighting.
That doesn't. In the comics, in The Dark Knight Returns, there's this group called the Sons of Batman, right?
Okay.
That fight these things called the mutants. I wonder if they're going to take the idea of the Sons of Batman. I don't think that's Batman. I don't think that's Ben Affleck right there. I think that's fanatics of Batman versus fanatics...
Because he's wearing cargo pants.
Yeah, versus fanatics of Superman. I think... You remember... Calvin, you don't remember this, but in the first Man of Steel movie, there was that one dream sequence where Superman saw the world being killed and he fell into that pile of skulls and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe this is like a future dream sequence. Like, if you guys never don't settle this, this is what the world will be split into.
So it's kind of like the idea
People
of
are going
like...
to be picking teams for the rest of time, basically.
What was it? Was it Dark Knight? Whenever like there were other Batman like...
Yeah. I'm not wearing hockey pads.
Yeah, those guys, yeah.
I think this is like Sons of Batman versus Superman. Maybe this is like showing Superman what would happen if he took over the world. He would have a military police. They would bow before him. I don't see that as being Ben Affleck right there. I think that's somebody that, you know, it would be weird for them to have a desert gear Batman.
Yeah.
You know?
With the jacket and the pants,
Yeah.
those kind of seem kind of
So
weird.
I don't think that's him.
Is there any... Is it just one versus all of them, though?
It looks like it to me.
Yeah,
I mean, but they were shooting, but who are they shooting at? I don't know. That's all we got from that. Lex has some kryptonite here. We did not get kryptonite in the last movie. We got, like, Krypton atmosphere, and that was giving him the effects of kryptonite, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So now we actually have kryptonite appearing here, which Batman's known to have kryptonite, and Lex Luthor is known, so we'll see. Right here, with the lightning in the background, that is the cover of Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah.
With the lightning hitting in the back.
That's
He's
cool.
jumping in that one, but this is a grapple sequence. And if we keep going with the shot, we see that he jumps out of the way of what I have to assume. He's using a grappling gun of Superman's beam vision, right?
Yeah.
That's so beautiful.
That is, exactly.
Gotham. So
Gotham City Gas.
Yeah. Batman crashes into a gas station or something, but wow, I mean, he just stands up there like, I'm not even afraid.
I really like the kind of gray,
Yeah.
like costume as opposed to like
I do too.
The total blackout.
Mhm.
like
more
the black and yellowy
Yeah.
kind of costume that they had like more in the Burton movies.
It might be perfect.
This is a little bit more like it's like that mixed with the Adam West costume, kind of like a good combination.
Everything I've seen here it looks almost perfect. Right? I mean, obviously a lot of the stuff took place at night. Batman only kind of works at night. We didn't see much during the day.
No, except for when
Man of Steel was very day oriented.
Yeah.
Right. But wow, that was pretty crazy. I think we exhausted that trailer pretty well.
There's a lot in that.
I did not expect them to show so much. The top moment for me is seeing Robin with Joker message on it. It's dark, but it's so comics.
I love the idea that he was there during Man of Steel.
Yeah, that is pretty great.
I like that because that really establishes like, you know, not that he was watching the news and saw all terrible stuff happen in Metropolis.
Yeah.
He saw terrible things happen in Metropolis. You
And
know?
I have to assume that opens the movie because that means that this movie takes place right as the last movie starts or ends, right? Interesting.
I haven't gotten enough from Man of Steel to say anything for the backstory, but
Yeah.
I mean, I hope that's like a 2.5, 3 hour movie because there's so much in there.
It looks cool.
I hope they do it all justice.
It ends at a to be continued.
Yeah.
And it very much gives the idea of let's build a world and catch up with how awesome Marvel's doing. This seems to me like a very catch-up movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're introducing Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and who knows what else.
Marvel already has all this established. We
Yeah.
better catch up and get some good stuff going.
I hope they don't go too hard on the Batman origin. I don't need it again. I've seen it.
Well,
I know. Everybody knows.
We've had it,
It's
2-3
been done.
times.
Show 2 minutes tops of, he died, Alfred helped me, I
Here,
learned
okay.
karate.
If we had the idea of like Superman doing like some dream sequences and seeing the future of like this and that, maybe they have like, I think the best way to show like origin would just be like Bruce Wayne like seeing all that stuff and like having bad dreams of his past and not wanting to relive all that, and he has to stop Superman.
We don't.
That's it. You know,
we
you
don't
have
need
it
to go
done in
into
like
it.
2
I
minutes.
mean, the brilliant thing about this is that we don't have to wait for him to become Batman. We have to wait for him to become Batman again. So that'll be a cool little segue.
He's already been Batman. He's re-becoming it.
Honestly, the one thing I do like too is at the beginning. Someone made a comment before in one of our old videos on the last trailer, but the whole Batman v Superman being very like court,
very
kind of
courtroom.
everything. I do like that the opening is him going
In
in
a
like to a
courtroom,
courtroom. I like that idea.
Yeah, that's cool.
Interesting. So also at Comic-Con was the Suicide Squad, but they did not release any footage. There's some footage out there that's pirated, but we can't show that. We obviously we just won't react to it until something real comes out. Know that you can come up to Blind Wave and see all of our reactions for everything DC and Marvel and Star Wars and everything like that. All right, so I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
I'm Aaron.
See you guys next time.